Things I've accomplished today: coffee, haircut, and quality snuggle time with Melissa. Next on the agenda is to drop off the bottles for bottle drop. Oregon has a bottle deposit, and when I first moved here from Chicago, which doesn't have a bottle deposit, I had a learning curve as to how to do it, and recently they opened up a bottle drop center, which is a business that will take care of the bottles for you instead of having to touch the gross, slimy, sticky pop cans and everything else. It stinks. It's really bad in the summertime. So Bottle Drop will do it for you. You get these little green bags, which I'll show you in a minute, and they give you a barcode. You just drop the bag in the drop box and walk away instead of standing there putting hundreds of cans into the machine and spending upwards of 20 minutes just to do that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Whereas I walk up, drop the bag, and leave. Fun fact, there are 12 states in the United States that have some kind of bottle deposit, but Oregon was the first state to institute that. It's to encourage recycling. They figure people want their money back, and to encourage it even more, they just raised it to 10 cents. Well, Bottle Drop lets you accumulate the money in an account, so we've been kind of treating it as a savings account for whatever, vacations, something we want to buy. We've racked it up to a pretty good amount, so let's go drop some bottles. That's the Nike campus. For those of you who didn't know, Nike headquarters is here in Portland. We live not too far away, and they're still building and lots more construction. It's a huge campus. I've done some work in there. It's really cool. So like I said, you have these nice little green bags. Get your little card out, scan it, and the door opens, and you throw your bags inside. Or you could do it the hard way like these people, but it's worth the extra money to use the green bags. So yeah, those green bags, I think the company charges 25 cents per bag to process it, which is less than 3 cans worth of redemption money. Plus you buy 10 bags at a time, I think, for a couple bucks. To me, well worth it than spending the 20 minutes like those people inside putting 1 can at a time into the machine. So on to the next stop. We got to get V some presents for his friend. He's going to be doing some parkour later, so he's going to test out the new GoPro head strap, and I need some new socks. On October 30th, 2006, a series of commercials came out for a blender from a company called BlendTech, and they called it Will It Blend? And they used to throw all kinds of weird stuff into the blender. They did an iPhone, they did the new iPhone the next year, and all kinds of stuff. They would throw it in the blender and blend it up to see how durable the blender was. Well, today I'm doing my version, Will It Taze? We're gonna see with different objects if the electricity will still arc through these objects. So let's go. Just a reminder, do not try this at home. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I do these different various things, but I'm gonna get the first setup ready and we'll see what happens. So this is a VictorTech stun gun. I tried to find the specs for it online, but I couldn't find anything. The closest I can find, they claim it has 300 million volts. Again, do not try this at home. So the first thing we're gonna try is a little Christmas light bulb. These are insulated electrician's wire cutters, so they'll keep me protected, hopefully, from the spark. So I'm arming this right now. So it is now armed, and we're gonna see what happens. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can pick that up, but it does light up the bulb. That's pretty cool. I didn't think it would light up the bulb at all. Now we're gonna move to the next one. So next, I saw in a couple videos, life hack videos, that graphite in a pencil can be used like a filament in a light bulb in emergency. So obviously graphite conducts electricity. So on the sides of this thing, you can't see because I have it taped up, but they call it an anti-grab feature. It actually has metal that runs along each side that will also conduct the electricity. So I exposed the graphite on the pencils down here and put the tips closer together because obviously there's gonna be a resistance there to the electricity. So we're gonna see what happens. The pencil taser test in 1, 2, 3. What? What? Did you see that? That is the most amazing thing I have ever seen in my life. One more time. Okay, so this is same principle. I have one of the electrodes covered with electrical tape. That is a banana. So keep in mind, all of these first trials, I did not test this beforehand. So I don't know what this thing's gonna do. Let's find out. Gonna arm the taser, and here we go. Oh my goodness! It's going through the banana. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if this tops the pencils or not. Okay, so last but not least, we're gonna take the taser, I'm gonna take this old cell phone and see what happens. The battery's been removed. I don't need any exploding lithium batteries in my garage. And I'm gonna basically try and hold the electrodes up to the back of the phone. I'm gonna face it this way and see if it does anything to the screen. All right, I'm arming the taser. It is definitely going through the phone. It's going through the battery posts and the SIM card tray in the back. Let me see if I can't turn that around so you guys can see it. So obviously it's going somewhere through the phone. Okay, that's interesting. It's definitely doing something to the screen. There's a slight mark on the screen as I'm tasing it that gets bigger. You can see it spreading across the screen. Basically, that's about it. It's just kind of affecting the screen, and it's melting holes in the back. You can see there's holes in the screen, or whatever this is on the back. It's actually melting holes in it. So of everything, that was probably the most anticlimactic. I thought for sure this would do something, especially after doing all those other ones, having the electricity arc between the pencils and the banana and slightly lighting up that Christmas bulb. I thought for sure that it would do something to this, at least make the LED flash light up or something like that, but I guess cell phones are pretty well protected from power surges, so that's it. That was my fun with the taser. Again, don't try this at home. You know, it's not the volts that kill you, it's the amps. So yes, if I were to shock myself with this, I'd be on the ground, but I'd probably ultimately be okay. There really was no risk of anything exploding. You know, like I said, the battery was taken out of this. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
He makes me
What? Oregon was the first